up guys, it's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. It is time for monthly favorites and I have some very badass things to share with you this month, so it's gonna be a good one. First of all, before we get started, if you're very perceptive, you know I have already moved back to the States by the time you are watching this, but somehow I'm in my room in Copenhagen still. Teleportation, not the answer. I'm just pre-filming this because I think that I will be so busy moving back to the States and like jet lagged and catching up with my friends and family that I might not have time to film my monthly favorites video, and I really don't want to miss it because I'm enjoying them. So I have pre-filmed this. Hopefully that's okay with you. I do have a bunch of favorites already for the month, so I think it's still honest and good. So let's go ahead and get started with the really cool stuff. So if you are like a graphic designer or just kind of like tech savvy or creative or something, maybe you already own one of these or have heard of them, but my first monthly favorite is the Wacom bamboo tablet, which looks like this. It also comes with a little stylus that slides right into here, and I've had this for quite some time, actually, like maybe 2 or 3 years, and I got it on Amazon for very good price, like between $40 and $50. And it's something that I kind of got just out of curiosity to play around with it. And then I kind of forget I have it, and then I come back around to it. It's kind of like not a love-hate relationship, but I just kind of like don't always need it for what I'm doing. But recently I have fallen back in love with this, and it has been so useful for me. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I have kind of updated my blog and my YouTube a little bit with some new header. It was like a little bit of a rebranding, and I did all of that using this tablet. It's all just like my own handwriting, which I think is like a really cool personal touch, and it feels very me for my blog, so I was really happy with that. The pen is like super responsive, easy to use, and it also works as like a mouse, so you can just hover it over the screen, not even touch it, and it works as a mouse. This is also great if you're interested in doing like vector art on Illustrator. If you know what that is, you can make like really cool designs or outline like pictures you've taken and make them look like really exciting. The pen is also really responsive to your handwriting, which is so cool, like the line weights and stuff like that. So definitely something I would recommend buying, and it's cheap enough that like if you're not sure if you need a tablet or not, it's really affordable, so you can just kind of play around with it and you never know when you're going to use it. So I'm really happy I've had one this month to play with. So my next favorite, I cannot believe I have not shared with you guys yet because it is a holy grail product for me, and yes, I am wearing it in this video. It is the Superliner Blockbuster Eyeliner by L'Oreal. And if you've watched my past videos, I'm basically wearing this in like my past videos the past like 2 months because I purchased this like 2 or 3 months ago and I'm obsessed with it. It is like the best eyeliner I've ever used. Really fingers crossed that they have it in the States. I'm assuming I'll be able to find it because it's a L'Oreal product, but you never know. Also kind of hoping that it's more affordable there. Here it cost me about $15, and that is the cheapest eyeliner they have in stores here, which is pretty ridiculous. So I'm thinking I will be able to find it in the States and it will be cheaper, but this is what it looks like. It is a felt tip eyeliner, and I have tried the Milani Eye Tech eyeliner most recently before this, and to be honest, I really don't understand the hype because I didn't like it. It dried out and didn't stay on my eyes or whatever, and I guess today it doesn't look super sharp because I've kind of been running around all day before I put this on, but the staying power is still pretty good compared to the Milani. But what I love about it, how easy it is to draw on the lines. I just do the wing and everything, and it really stays well. I just really do enjoy this, and it's like definitely a new product that I don't think I'll see myself trying many different eyeliners from now on. I'll just stick with this guy. Okay guys, so now another amazing thing that I would also probably call a holy grail item for me, not a beauty product but just a life gadget thing. We got a lot of black items in this monthly favorites, but it is this, which is a portable phone charger, and maybe you have one of these, maybe not, I don't know, but this is like one of the more affordable ones I've ever seen. I purchased it here in Europe. It was like $60, and in the ones I've seen in the States are like $90. I really like this one. It is made by Sandberg. It also features a flashlight in the top of it, which is I don't know, kind of useful, I guess. I don't use it very often, but this thing has been such a lifesaver for me. I use like a map app on my phone that really chomps away at the battery, and this is just like super useful. It can charge your phone 2.5 times. I also like the design of this one as well. It's not very bulky. It easily just like slides into my backpack or purse or whatever. This is getting kind of weird, but anyway, I really like this, and I recommend you get it because it's easy to charge and it will save your butt. Okay, and I have a really quick food favor because who doesn't like talking about food, but it is these. Yes, this is the Danish version. They're called King almonds, but if you guys have never had like sugar-coated candy almonds before, you are missing out on life. As you can see, I really enjoyed them because there's only one left in the bag. But these are just like a bomb snack. I mean, not really healthy for you. They're just kind of like a candy, not really a snack. So, I mean, don't eat them that often. But I'm like kind of addicted, so it's kind of a problem. But you should try them. Next monthly favorite I have is great if you are going to be traveling soon, maybe this summer. These are the City Cycling Guides by Rafa. And they normally sell these in a box set of like 7 cities. There's like Copenhagen, Amsterdam, Paris, a bunch of them. And they're kind of pricey as a set. But then I found that they were selling the Copenhagen one individually, which I was super excited about. And yes, I am moving, so this isn't completely useful for me. But I just couldn't resist it because it has these awesome illustrations and also really great maps inside for every district in Copenhagen, and really cool recommendations that you can like stop at for food and drink. They call it refueling, and also to find Wi-Fi in like every neighborhood here. And I'm flipping through this, and since I've lived here for a while, I'm pretty familiar with most of these places, and I have to say they are the best recommendations you can find. So if you are going to travel to a big European city this summer, I recommend looking into these, especially if you're interested in cycling around them. Even if you aren't interested in cycling around them, you probably should because it's a really awesome way to experience a city. I did that in Amsterdam and it was very worth it and really fun. So this is kind of more of just a sentimental thing for me now, not so useful, but maybe I can pass it along to a friend who's planning to come to Copenhagen one day, and it's just a really cool souvenir to remind me of my time here. Okay guys, and as you can see, this video is going in the direction of not being very fashion or beauty oriented, which I hope you're okay with, because I figure we cover that in my other videos, and I'm kind of like a nerdy person who's into gadgets and paper goods, so that's what you get. And the next monthly favorite I have are these really cute notebooks. I even have another one that's ombre. Yes. And I got these at a really cheap store here, which is kind of like equivalent to a dollar store, called Sostrine Green. And I'm probably butchering that. But I first picked this one up. I got it for less than $1. And it has been like the perfect little notebook for me. It has just lined paper. And I find that I always have these ideas that I need to write down and I have nowhere to put them. And personally, I don't know about you, but if I make like a note in my phone, I don't really ever go back to it. But this is just nice because it's tangible. I make all kinds of lists in here. This is like my Copenhagen bucket list and different like little reminders. Sometimes I even turn it into a day planner if I'm in the mood, even though I have a day planner. It's just kind of nice to have it like separated for like different tasks in my life. So I have this one. It's not halfway filled yet, but I'm like just breezing through it. So I went ahead and picked up 2 more, especially because they were like less than $1, and these prints are like pretty badass. I also like this one, but I really like this black and white little thing we got going on here. And they're really just useful and pretty, so spice up your life. Okay guys, and my last favorite is going to be music because I promised to include it in my April favorites video and I totally forgot, so sorry about that. Making up for it now, I have 2 music favorites to share with you. The first of all I have to say, one word, Eurovision. It's all needs to be said. If I need to elaborate, it was amazing. Conchita was amazing. If you don't know what Eurovision is, Google it. No, YouTube it, because there's some great stuff out there. And my other music favorite I have remembered because there's kind of a funny story to it. So the other day I was talking to a kid in my studio and we were talking about how band tattoos are a really bad idea. And he was like saying, what band do you still like that you liked 6 years ago? And like right away I was like, Fall Out Boy. And literally everyone laughed at me and they were just like, whatever. Because I'm sure that a lot of people who listened to Fall Out Boy back when we were in middle school, when we were 13 and thought we were really cool, I'm sure they just stopped listening to Fall Out Boy. But little did they know, in 2013, they released like an awesome album called Save Rock and Roll. If you haven't listened to it yet, I really recommend it. It's awesome. It's not what you think it's gonna be. Yes, the song titles are still really long and kind of funny and don't really go with the music, but I think you will enjoy it and it will be something kind of surprising and different than what you're expecting. So then people won't laugh at me because Fall Out Boy forever. Okay guys, and on that note, I am going to end my favorites video right here. Thanks so much for watching. If you could take a moment to subscribe, join in on the fun here on Punk Rock Party, my channel. I am also a blogger. You can find me on punkrockparty.com. Also, I am starting my own skateboard brand. You guys may know that from my last video, but you can go ahead and check out the links for that below as well. We're on Instagram at Studio Skate, and maybe that's your thing. I don't know. Go check it out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, if you guys have any video ideas, please let me know. Like I said, I have a couple videos planned. I have a few more ideas I might film today. But if you want to see something specific, please let me know.